I booked my ticket with Priceline July 16, 2022, and I regret it a lot. Come July 25, after like almost 10 days, they changed my itinerary, and originally the the itinerary was like 2 to 4 hours layover in Japan, and they changed it to more than 12-hour layover. But if I open all the alerts, even from this point on going forwards, because I've got like several alerts which they change itineraries how many times. And the original 4-hour layover, they switch it to more than 12-hour layover. And in Haneda or Narita Airport, they closed eventually, like I think after like 10 or 11 p.m. So you have to find a hotel and a visa for Japan. It was my fault as well because when I saw this, I didn't mind it because it was way too long. My trip was December 21st. So I only noticed when I opened one of the alerts that I realized that my ticket was actually changed from a 4-hour layover to a 12-hour, more than 12-hour layover. And that made me um, apply for a visa in the Japanese embassy here in Los Angeles. And without, the assurance that I will be approved. And I even booked a hotel there in Monday Hotel near Haneda Airport. So after having settled everything, I think mid-November, which just last month, today I received an alert, December 11, to tell me it's dated December 11, but I received this only this morning. I don't know, maybe it's a lag in the internet and the phone. So when I opened the alert, it was telling me that my trip, supposedly return trip coming from Manila, which was January 12, was moved to January 14. So imagine they had me book a hotel in Japan. They had me get a visa for Japan because they switch or they updated my itinerary from a 4-hour layover to a more than 12-hour layover, and I already had my connecting flight from the province to Manila. Everything is already settled. Then now they're telling me that I will be departing Manila on the 14th. So meaning to say I'd be wasting all the money that I spent for the connecting flight from the province to Manila because their proposed flight is going to be 2 days delayed, and much more. I have to cancel the hotel there in Japan. So with all the inconveniences, and it's really a mess, that they've caused. If you look at the email that I got, I had since I booked the ticket, that was like July 16th, I had like how many alerts? Meaning to say, how many changes have they made on my itinerary? July 25th is the first one. September 19th is the second one. And I even, asked Haneda Airport if they were be closing or I need to get a visa, and they replied to me. And another alert on December 11th. So there were three changes on my itinerary, even without calling me. This is all a lie. Look, just today at 9:43 a.m., there is an email after I contacted their customer service in the Philippines, which I did like a Facebook Live. Everything was recorded. It says here, we attempted to call you regarding your upcoming travel arrangement on January 13, 2023, but we're unable to leave a voicemail message. That is a big lie. I have my voicemail message activated, which I just realized like last weekend. I even posted it in Facebook. And this is a lie because I talked to their agents. I was the one who called. And even before this one, I kept calling Priceline, but it doesn't lead me anywhere. The automated service would only give me options like, um, would you like to rebook? Would you like to cancel your ticket? Would you like to confirm your ticket? Very seldom that I would get the option to be able to talk to a person. And finally, I was able to talk to a person that was like, I think, when I found out that my itinerary was switched to more than 12 hours. And the lady from the Philippines, I forgot her name, what she offered me, because she told me, like, sorry, sir, we couldn't be able to refund your ticket based on the the booking that you made, your ticket is non-refundable, blah 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 blah. And the only option that you have is to rebook a ticket if you are not available on that dates. And my goodness, the existing ticket for the return trip was more than $700, and she was telling me that I need to add more than $2 on top of that almost $800 return trip. So I said, like, are you hearing what you're trying to tell me? I'm not a rich guy, I'm just an ordinary person. So for me to pay a one-way ticket of more than 2800, almost 2800 plus tax, I'm not a businessman who's, enjoying like company perks or at the expense of their company, or a rich man. I'm just an ordinary person who lives paycheck to paycheck, and this is really traumatic for me. So today I called, and after I called and spoke to Leia, and it's in my Facebook live, and that's where I received this one. This is a total lie. They didn't attempt to call me. There was no call made. And here is the Facebook live with Leia that was recorded earlier, that I did record 3 times because it was too long. The last call was like more than an hour. Look,
Yeah, the
yeah, I
PowerPoint.
even copy. I even tag the CEO of Priceline. It's Brent Keller, Matthew Tynan, Liz Dente, Heidi Garfield, Kevin Harry, Bridget Zimmerman, Toby Comer, Leslie Klein, and these are the people who
January
are in the
12.
higher ops for Priceline, just to see if they're seeing something that they could be able to improve their business, because this is not just inconvenience. Saying inconvenience is it's an understatement. This is like a complete abuse of your business, because you don't call, you don't email. Your automated voice service is all recording. Very seldom that you're able to talk to a person. And the worst thing is that I'm already about to depart in a week, and then you will tell me that it's okay if I'm like a 5-year-old or a 3-year-old that doesn't go to school, doesn't have a job to come back to, or not afraid to lose a job if I don't have a schedule or if I have a lot of money. But giving all those 3 reasons, like I just have enough money, and I already wasted money to book like a hotel in Japan, to a money that I don't have. I already consumed my 2023 leave credits in my company, so I could go home and see my mom and my family after 10 years. And I have a schedule, because if I will be absent one more day, I would lose my only job. So this, having to say that this is inconvenient, it's an understatement. This is tragic. And if there's a better business bureau listening to this video, or maybe what you call the ASTA, it's Association of travel agents in America. What this ASTA means, I forgot. It's an association of travel association I think it's about the business for the industry, either by a ship or uh, airplane. It's ASTA if you are listening right now, or USA Travel Association, or BBB, or even the News Bureau. You need to take a look on how Priceline do their stuff. I've seen also in Google that they've got a lot of complaints already, and it's just funny why they are still not being penalized for things like this, because it's very wrong. They changed my itinerary 3 times already, and nobody ever did call me or text me. It's just like they shove into your face that that's your email. You gotta suck it up. We're gonna change your schedule, and you have to change yours too. It's just that I have a connecting flight. It was already paid for. I booked a hotel because of their changes too, and now they changed it again. So Priceline, you suck. You've got a very bad way of doing business, and it doesn't show any respect to your customers at all. I hope sooner you'd really get a class lawsuit, because you really do deserve it.